Hey guys, welcome back to Parallel Lives, and what a special episode we have this time. Anita is finally an adult, she's moving into her very own household with Gwyn and with Stuart, so let's see how they manage. I usually start with the red household, but this time I just want to switch it up, because look at this! Yellow, Anita and Gwyn are going to live in this house, and I really hope they have a spare room because I want to move here as well. So let me show you around. Obviously, they have a garage where Anita can keep her luxury car, not that she has one yet, but trust me, she's going to be rich and we have to be prepared. Okay, so downstairs she will have her study/music room. This is going to be the living room, we just have to wait until they earn some money to actually furnish it. And this is the kitchen and the dining room, at least halfway furnished. So for this tourist, like, look at this empty house I made. But trust me, it has so much potential. For example, they will also have an outdoor dining area. And upstairs, there's already a kids' room and a nursery reserved for the upcoming babies because, you know, Gwyn is a main family sim, so let's just be prepared for that. And if I really love something about this house, then it is the bedroom. I mean, it's not that strange when it's literally the only properly furnished room in the house, but still, I just want to have it for myself. Also, this is where Anita and Gwyn keeps their diplomas. Okay, fine, enough of the house, let's talk about Gwyn. Don't mind the outfits for now, they don't have any money to buy better. But his blue stripes really complement her beautiful eyes. Anyway, luckily there was an opening job in the law enforcement career and she immediately started as a lieutenant. She's not making a fortune, but it's gonna be a stable income for now. She also can't wait to have a party in this new house, but I want to wait with that until the end of this week, so they will probably have a better furnished house they can be proud of. But guess what? Anita remained unemployed as there wasn't any job opportunity in the political career, and she doesn't have anyone to get into another career track. So this is a bit inconvenient now that they really need so much more money, but I'm sure she will figure out something. Okay, the first guests are here, and as Anita and Gwyn are both social people, they have to start befriending them. So, I'm really sorry, but we don't have a sofa yet, so let's just sit and talk here on the pavement. But don't worry, they wasn't so mistreated. Anita cooked a wonderful dinner, and they had a really nice chat on comfy chairs by the table. I'm sure they will have so many dinner parties like this in the future, and I already love the idea that this house is going to be so busy all the time. I can really see on their faces how much they both vibing with this, and they are going forward with their lives in accordance. Like, they both want to have a house party, they both want to get a car, so it really feels like they know where to head with their lives, and they want to accomplish everything together. And it's just so nice. So, Red Anita. Her situation is hard, because we've seen that she was really trying to make money after graduation, but you know, working hard and winning the lottery with a genie lamp are not exactly the same. So all she can afford right now is to move into the same apartment building where her family used to live when she was a kid. And the drama factor is that Orlando and Ivy are also living in the same building, they just had their first baby born, and a second one is also on the way. They don't have any money or room for the kids, so playing them even for 3 days is a living nightmare, trust me. Orlando's greatest fear right now is to get caught cheating, and it's not surprising when you see how attracted he is to Anita once again. And he's just full of these romantic energies that he can't really express at home at the moment. But we are here for Anita, so let's talk about her. The house is just stuffed with the old university house furniture, so I don't really want to waste time talking about it. Let's just see if she can find a job in the gamer career. Well, no luck today, but Stuart arrived and she's going to ask him to move in since they are engaged. Oh my god. Oh, just look at Orlando's face already. Well, I don't think moving them here was my brightest idea. Anyway, Stuart was originally working in the military, so I'm just going to reassign that him for normal salary because he doesn't really have any career-related lifetime goal. Also, let me grab a few more furniture with the funds he brought in. Say whatever you want, but hooking up with this well-done guy, really worth it. Let's also try out a new fish recipe tonight. I bet Stuart is hungry, although he doesn't have to know where this fish is really coming from. Oh god, what have I done? You know, he's been practically dead for the past couple of hours and he just kept pushing. Okay, let's pretend for once that this never happened. I mean, I still have to get used to manage more than one sim, okay? I'm gonna forgive myself for once. I will look out for you, Stuart, in the future. I promise. After all these long years separated, Yellow, Anita and Gwyn finally going to bed together, waking up in the morning together, planning their next move in total agreement is just really wholesome and something they both deserved. But today is another big day because Gwyn is going to work for the very first time. She's going to meet her new colleagues and boss, so she has to be ready. Meanwhile, Anita doesn't really have anything to do, so she passes time by doing minor things around the house. Just as expected, Gwyn already met one of her colleagues and invited her over to get to know her even better. But before that, it looks like she has priorities, duties, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, her colleague was nice enough to stick around until dinner to celebrate Gwyn, the sustainer of this household. And as foretold, Anita didn't need much to come up with something for herself. I guess especially now that Gwen was making these new connections, she got a bit jealous of her success. Or maybe this is not the best word to describe it, but I think it really pushed her to figure out something. So she decided to join the dancer career until she has no better options. And let's do it quickly because I'm sure I've seen some job openings when she was looking last time. So there it is. Anita is now officially a ballroom dancer, whatever that means. But she's making so much money. Well, unfortunately not tomorrow, but eventually she will get there. On the second day, both Red Anita and Stuart are pursuing their own little goals. They don't really show the dynamics as a couple like Yellow Anita and Gwen do, but I think once Anita fulfills this greater one she still has from university, she will be able to focus more on Stuart. Anyway, let's also check if there's a job for her. And there it is. She will start today afternoon as a guild leader. Or she would have if this guy wouldn't invite her downtown. So I'm thinking to just skip work today and go because I want this three public who want out as soon as I can, and she has insane chemistry with this guy. Wait, what is Orlando doing here? Is he coming too? Well, that's interesting considering their past and his current enormous desire to do anything romantic with anyone who's just a little bit more available than his wife. Yeah, hooking up with your desperate ex out of pity is always more believable than bringing a new person in. So let's stick with that. Oh no, he's refusing. Wait, is this guy and him are still in love with each other? Oh Jesus, I should have thought about that. But now how am I going to get rid of this wand? The first signs of boredom can be seen on Yellow Anita on the third day already. She's planning to play her favorite instruments, prepare a meal, nothing that brings money, but you know, activity. She also wants to win a dance contest now that she's a dancer, so why not? She's free to do whatever. I'm just not sure how on earth you enter a dance contest. Maybe you can do it here. Anyway, I would give her the trophy cup for this show. While Anita was away, Gwen arrived home with a new colleague of hers. She's making connections so rapidly. Look at it, they have 19 friends right now. I mean, obviously most of them are on the edge of quitting the whole thing, but still. Oh, look at that. She came by, saw this big empty house, and immediately thought that Gwen has to find someone to move in with her. But thank you, we already have a useless person with an honorary degree living here. So the next episode is also going to be eventful. Anita will finally start working. And if we are lucky, she will also get the chance to switch to the political career, and they will be making so much money and furnishing this house, and on Saturday, finally throw the big house shower party with all their friends. Look at what a beautiful new couple has been formed in the red apartment. You can never get bored living in a place like this. Anyway, Anita at least accomplished the gold flower arranging medal, and she started dreaming about a very different life where she's on the top of her career and can afford a butler. I mean, they could hire one here, but it's just not very believable that you have one living in a place like this. But maybe her dreams can come true soon because Stuart just got promoted, and she at work, when she was asked to pick whether to play the team's favorite game or the game they are best at, she made the reasonable choice of picking what's their strengths. And believe it or not, this awarded her 17,000 simoleons. Orlando was so impressed. If only they were together, right? Okay, stop. This is getting very surreal. Just imagine, you earn a promotion, you get out of the car to enter the house, and instead of your own fiancé, your ex greets you in the hallway with a kiss. And right after that, his pregnant wife stumbles out of the building, gets on her knees, and before we get too far with this idea, let's just stick with the family-friendly options. So she gets on her knees and starts singing a serenade, while you're still standing right there thinking about your reignited love towards your ex, and also spraying roaches. And in the end, you all want to throw up. Anyway, I'm not finishing this episode until I clear that one out for Anita, so once again, we put our faith in Orlando. We've seen how desperate he is for romance, so just go out and do it, and forget about each other. Oh wait, don't tell me this wasn't the third. Oh no, we forgot to woohoo well done publicly. Now, that's a sentence I never thought I would say in my entire life. You see, it's not me, it's the evil witch who makes her do such shameful things. Oh wait, I told you to wash your hands 100 times to avoid this. If only you'd washed your hands and sang happy birthday twice, we wouldn't be in this situation. Well, maybe it's a bit more complex than that, but who cares. The wand is gone, and hopefully she won't re-roll it, so we can finally focus on building their lives together with Stuart from the next episode. And just consider this as a part of her wild young adult days. You know, just something to tell your grandkids when you get old.
Granny, tell me the story with the charming blonde fishing prince and the Santa again.
Alright. It all began with an evil green witch who took control over the fishing prince, the Santa Claus, and a charming lady in red clothes in order to amuse herself.